I leave the fan on, my chicks listen to tunes. It's your boy! Don't you forget it. Now I'd like to tell you a little story about, well, it's a huge story. Come on, let's have a seat over here. Come over to my beautiful words, kitchen words. This is my assembly. This is my assembly line of kitchen words, establishments. And over here we have a wonderful. I've been holding that fart for 19 minutes, and if you think that fart stinks, you're wrong. I had 3 or 4 farts yesterday. I was like, something stinks around here. And it dawned on me, I had farted about 5 seconds ago, and I'm like, fart dad to the rescue, bro. Yeah. So, on a sadder note, I thought the neighbors had left town forever. Turns out they didn't. They're back. Can we get like moments of silence, lots of moments of silence for the neighbors being home? So that happened. They are with kids. Kids are awesome. It's the dad that I don't care for. And on a brighter note, eventually he's gonna get cancer. I am a funny guy. I am a very, very funny guy. I'm a funny guy. I want to hope everybody's having a wonderful day. You know, there's people in this world that just don't recognize brilliance as brilliantly as others. And if you're one of them not recognizing brilliance, get out of here. Let me tell you first time that I'm brilliant. Oh, damn it, I forgot the pizza sauce. Damn it. Oh, quick, pull my finger. That's why we hashtag those farts. Make sure you timestamp all my good farts. Hey, that was great. That was great. I got 2 bottles of marinara so that by the time next week comes, just remind me, chat, that there is marinara in one of these cabinets. We've got some corn. We picked up corn, green pepper, vegan pepperoni. I got olive oil. I need a pizza pan. Quick wipe down. This was, I used parchment on this the other day when we had that focaccia, remember? So 5 days ago we had focaccia or something. We haven't had pizza for a long time. I don't think, did I hit pizza Friday? Oh yeah, we hit pizza Friday. Don't worry about that. We eat pizza 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. Sometimes we're eating the whole pizza, sometimes we're just sharing it. I just want you to know I'm wow sweet. We're going to be clipping and dipping at 420. We got an extra spare marinara here. We got a jar of yall oil over here. We got a pizza crust here. We already had a handful. We got our thing over here. Let's get it going. This is the first thing we do. We open up the pizza crust. We open up the pepperoni now because you won't have time later. Once you start getting going, you're just going to take what you need and pop the rest in the fridge. This is how stuff stays proper, fresh, and ready, hot and ready when you need it, every time. This stuff expires in October, so I've got 2 packs. I never sanitized my counter here. Hang on. Damn it. How did I forget to sanitize my counter? So I'll leave this for this. Fold that over. I'm actually going to use the pizza box. Okay. Flip that over. Okay, can you see my, I am in my hottest Speedo attire. Oh, this is going to be this one. Next, smash this counter with a little bit of love. I'll put a tea bag in here. That'll be it for that one. So we'll have tea in a moment. Right now we're doing the counter. I don't even know why I'm doing the counter, because I hand stretch the dough and then I put the damn thing on without touching the counter now, eh? But whatever, sanitize the counter when the wife comes up after we eat and everything's clean. It just makes it that much better. So we sanitize the counter that we're not using. We've got our ingredients almost completely ready. I just have to bring the chaz, which is 1 gram, and then we're going to start serving up. So chop this pepper. It's not as dark green as it should be. The wife's getting a fail. I am hard on anyone that's doing vegetables. If you don't know what you're doing, I will help you out nicely. But if you still fail after 16 years of being with me, of doing vegetables, I will probably give you less pizza. And you'll learn quick. Quick! I want dark green vegetables. Bright red vegetables. Bright orange, bright yellow. You know, it has to be fully peaked. That's how you know you're getting nutrients. When things are bright and dark green and bright yellow and bright red, they're at their peak nutrient density. Alright? So we sanitize the counter. We're going to chop up some green pepper for the za quickly. I like strips of green pepper, thin strips, because green pepper is a little bit tougher. This is a little bit younger, so this is actually tougher. But it's okay, I'll get some nice strips off this. And I'll place these right on top of the pizza at the very end, so they cook off real nice. So we'll go green pepper, vegan pepperoni, this really nice crust. We'll olive oil it, I'll season it, and then we're going to top it with the marinara. And I'm not doing strips, sorry, I'm doing diced, really thin slices of the green pepper. It's my favorite. Squares! Strips are nice too, but you want squares. Little wee squares, lad! In the Netherlands, the Dutch people are going through some times. I'd like to put some, let's have a moment of silence for the Dutch people that are going up against the world right now. And they're winning, so shouts out to my very brave farmers from the Netherlands who are taking back their farmland day by day, right this very second. Go Google and inform yourself of what's happening. Rastafari. So we gotta grab this one last thing up here. Almost lost it. Yet again, I had to go to the basement. Pretty sure. Nope. I don't. Pull my finger. Let me tell you a story. So, did you know that the Dutch people contain more farmland and do more farming for the world than most places? So, right now they're trying to go after the Dutch land, the farmers' land, the people's land. So we need to make sure that the Dutch people know here in Canada, we have to shout out Dutch people. We need to start flying Dutch flags, like people are doing for other countries right now. We need to recognize the importance that the Netherlands is front line, taking control, taking back the farmland before it's too late. They are farming daily, they've got a living to make, but more than that, they know they have a responsibility to the planet Earth. We're in a little bit of turmoil right now, but if we talk and figure things out, and if people start to begin to recognize their power and the power in information, you can enlighten yourself and brighten yourself for tomorrow, okay? Go Google. The Netherlands farmers are trying desperately right now, this very second, to keep the farmland for the Netherlands people. Once that farmland is sold off to other countries, they will decimate the food industry. We can't allow that. It's basically been done in Canada, and I'm here to say I'm going to form an organization in the coming years, very soon coming years, I shit you not, to oversee the Canadian farmland controlled by Canadians, you know, supporting Canadians, building Canada, and making it better, coast to coast. Not just like, oh, you get a grant and, oh, sorry, you don't qualify. No, but coast to coast, you know. I don't know about grants, but, you know, if you have an existing greenhouse, or if you need let's say you buy a greenhouse, 50% of your greenhouse could be covered. You know, this is what I'm going to get done. This is what I'm going to get done. And they won't like that, because once everyone has their own greenhouse, you'll have a little bit of empowerment, you know, you'll have a little bit of trading power, right? Oh, you have 100 squashes? Oh, you have 100 pumpkins. Oh, you have 100 watermelons. Well, now you each have 2 of 50 vegetables and fruits. How does that sound, right? Every month, right? So you're going to feed your families properly, right? So co-op is basically a conglomerate, a group of people who get together and decide that they're sick of paying high prices or paying any prices, and they begin to trade. And I'm going to definitely begin this. You got to do it to see it and understand the influence, right? And so tonight I'm going to get all my best, my brightest, some of the stickiest, the fruitiest, the tastiest. It's a creation of mine that I put together in the last however many runs. I'm never getting into any of that. And I just want everybody to know it's a serious thing right now. Food shortages are going to happen to some people every year starting this summer, this fall. So if you don't want that to happen, you know, stock up on some foods that are abundant right now, that are on the shelf, that have a long shelf life. How can I prepare this food to last even longer, right? Mylar bags, freeze dryers, Mylar bags, vacuum bags, right? There's a combination of vacuum bags, Mylar bags, and freeze dried tech that I'll be bringing to the show so that everybody understands how serious I'm taking this. And it's not like, oh, do this. You don't have to do any of this. If you want to do some of it, you can. If you want to copy it all, you're copying it all. There's no, like, oh, don't copy it. It's do what you want. The number one thing to do is don't panic, right? Don't panic. But don't sit on your hands, right? Don't sit on your hands. There's a great story about a squirrel, right? Who doesn't get a nut. Well, I've never had that problem. I'm sure a lot of you dudes out there have. I know for a fact all of you dudes out there have a problem. Yeah. All right. I don't know how to get this thing out of here. I've never pizza in a bag. This is new to me. I'm pissed off already just thinking about this. It's not stuck everywhere. Pizza in a bag. Boys, let me tell you, this is a disgrace. Italy, I need you to look away right now. All Italians, fucking look away right now. Whatever you do, Italy, look away. So sorry, I apologize. Ciao Bella! Hey, hand tossed! It's all for. Oh shit! Imagine this stuck to the ceiling. I wouldn't be eating it. Robin hand tossed. Here we are. Getting some. So once you get it to about, I have no clue, you're gonna keep going, right? So we've never worked with this dough beforehand stretching it, so let's see how it works. Let's see how she goes. We're almost done already. I'm gonna preheat that oven. And bulk the cheese is already done. Everything's ready. Holy Dinah, bro. Dinah! I want to thank everybody worldwide for tuning in. Bulgaria, Switzerland, Norway, Germany, France, South Africa, Brazil. Brazil, shouts out to Brazil, eh? America, big fan of America, eh? Just not your governments, eh? Nothing like, well, Trump, between Trump, Biden, and Bush, I mean, you guys, right there. Even the pizza pie, even the pizza pan's freaking out. You said too many dick presidents at once, eh? George Bush, buddy reminded me, George Bush used to sign the Declaration of Independence in red crayon. Ooh! That used to be one of my favorite lines, something like that, I don't remember. He used to do something with a red crayon. Buddy reminded me about that. Man, I used to have some really good lines. If I ever get back on Halo 2, into this one microphone, like this party invite thing or whatever, like if I can get a hold of somebody's old Halo 2 account where I was sending you clan messages, holy shit, I will pay $20,000 for my clan messages right now. 20K cash, American. I'll pay euros, bro. Holy man, if I could ever get my clan messages to my 300 clan members in Halo 2, it was like back in the 1980s. You know, I used to play Halo 2 in 1980s, it feels like. Man, good times, boys. Oh man, I'm gonna show you. You guys have no idea. When I was in my prime, I was the best there ever was. Now I'm just the greatest, right? But I was the best there could be. And I didn't like doing it all the time. But also, it takes a lot out of me to hone in on like the super skills I possess, eh? I don't like doing it. Plus, I feel like I'm teaching others about war when you see, because people got to see my style, eh? And I don't know. I hate to be in the bush up against somebody that was on the other end or in one of my clans, because I basically taught you how to become a superior being, bro. I'm not sure if I put a receipt inside that pizza dough, but I have a fucking receipt all over my fingers. So we might be eating a pizza bank receipt or a Sobeys receipt. Right now I'm not exactly sure what kind of receipt it was. But there is dough and then there is definitely a receipt stuck on my finger, so this may go down as the second most fucked up pizza we've ever. Stay tuned, everyone. Storm and Norman in the house. Have you ever seen the pipes on Stormy? I'd throw you a spin kick, but the wife needs me tonight. She's in a good mood, and you know what that means, ladies. You know when you show up to the grocery store with your husband with a smile on? You know your husband knows he's getting some, right? When you carry this stink bug, this absolute stink face on you, the entire walk around the grocery store, every dude who's a dude, you know, you're fapping. You're fapping tonight. Or you're just falling asleep on a YouTube live stream. For all them ladies around the world to gawk at you, right? Isn't that just a shame they can't teleport over and just absolutely just save a horse and ride a cowboy for a few hours while you're sleeping? What? Whew! Dang! So next thing you want to do is grab some vegan pepperoni. And I'll show you this. This one's coming out like Italy. This looks sort of like Bulgaria or Yugoslavia. But right now we're making a za in the shape of a country that got 3 medals at the Olympics. Nope, not Uzbekistan. Try again. Yes, Romania. Final answer. The Summer Olympics of 1984, Romania placed 3rd in, wait for it, I don't know, I was thinking of a funny thing, like I'm not very good at Olympic events, like throwing boxes. There was an event one year at the Olympics. How far could you throw an Amazon box? You know, could it reach the recycling bin from your back door? The Romanian was, I think he was on the juice. I think the Romanian was on the juice. Because that bugger threw it. That Romanian threw it, that Amazon box, further than I'd ever seen a Romanian throw any Amazon boxes ever before. Here we go. Green pepper mush. This is the wife's fave. Not fucking mush. Green pepper, pepperoni. Vegan pepperoni, by the way. And then I'm going to do just a dash of fleur de sel. It's one of my faves. If you don't know what fleur de sel is, you're a fool. You are a fool, huh? It's flour salt, obviously. Hope you're all having a great day. It's okay to be sad. Remember that video I did last week? It's okay to be sad. I do that stuff because it matters, you know? I know I can feel the force within people, and you get a little raunchy, and you get a little... But, you know, if you let it take hold of you, you're giving up, right? You've given up. So, you can bounce back, you can bounce out of it, but you gotta shine. And I don't know if we've got enough people that are able to shine. You know, I hate to count people out, but I'm going to count some people out. And you're not supposed to do that. But I'm doing it. No. If you're going to shine, you're going to shine. You're going to sink like a shitty turd, and you're going to sink. Alright? Which do you want to be? You want to be a bright star or a shitty sinking turd? You decide. Thank you all for tuning in. I gotta go absolutely bang my wife after dinner. So I'm gonna pop this in, come back with an Adele video. I'm gonna do a song, and then I'm gonna go eat pizza with the wife, and then I'm gonna eat the wife. Let's go. Ladies. I love munching pie. It's my favorite. Don't get your hopes up. Trust me, you do not want to get your hopes up. There's like